Why did some of the smartest people in history, Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, Isaac Newton, struggle with loneliness, anxiety, and emotional instability? Was it simply bad luck? Or is there something fundamentally different about the brains of highly intelligent people? Today, we're not telling a biography. We're uncovering the science behind why intelligence often comes with mental struggle, using neuroscience, psychology, and real examples from history. And by the end of this video, you may start seeing your own mind differently. Most people think intelligence just means faster thinking or better memory, but neuroscience paints a much more complex picture. Highly intelligent brains show stronger connections between distant brain regions and increased activity in the brain's default mode network, the system responsible for imagination, reflection, and internal dialogue. This allows for deep thinking and creativity, but it also means the mind processes more information, more deeply, and more often. The problem is that the brain doesn't always know when to stop. What looks like brilliance from the outside can feel like constant mental noise on the inside. The default mode network becomes active when we daydream, reflect on the past, or imagine the future. Studies show that this network is significantly more active in highly intelligent and creative individuals. While this fuels imagination and problem solving, it also increases rumination, self-criticism, and anxiety. Intelligent minds often replay conversations, anticipate problems long before they exist, and feel mentally exhausted even without physical effort. Intelligence increases awareness, and awareness, when unchecked, becomes emotionally heavy. Albert Einstein was known just for his brilliance, but also for his social withdrawal and emotional distance. Psychologists believe his mind was constantly simulating possibilities, reorganizing abstract ideas, and running mental experiments. Modern research shows that highly intelligent individuals spend more time in internal thought and gain less stimulation from casual social interaction. Solitude becomes necessary for thinking clearly, but over time, it also creates isolation. Einstein himself suggested that deep thinking often places distance between a person and ordinary social life, not by choice, but by mental design. Nikola Tesla showed behaviors we now associate with extreme cognitive focus, obsessive thinking, sensory sensitivity, rigid routines, and isolation. Neuroscience links this to dopamine-driven focus loops that enhance deep problem-solving but reduce emotional flexibility. Tesla's brain was optimized for depth, not balance. Obsession fuels innovation, but it also narrows emotional bandwidth, making relationships harder and loneliness more likely. Many geniuses don't lack emotion. They experience too much of it, without an easy way to regulate it. Anxiety is not fear, it's anticipation. Highly intelligent people predict outcomes more accurately, recognize risks others ignore, and think far into the future. The brain treats possibilities as potential threats, keeping the nervous system in a constant state of alert. This leads to future-focused thinking, elevated stress, and difficulty enjoying the present moment. Research consistently shows that higher intelligence correlates with higher rates of anxiety and mood disorders, not because intelligence is harmful, but because the mind never stops scanning. Isaac Newton reportedly avoided social contact, held grudges for years, and showed emotional volatility. Modern psychology links this to rigid cognitive patterns, often found in highly analytical minds. These brains excel at logic and structure, but struggle with emotional adaptability. When thinking becomes too linear and dominant, emotional nuance suffers. This doesn't diminish intelligence. It reveals the hidden cost of extreme analytical dominance. So is intelligence a blessing or a burden? Science says it's both. The same brain systems that create creativity, innovation, and revolutionary ideas also increase emotional sensitivity, mental overload, and psychological vulnerability. Understanding this doesn't romanticize suffering, It humanizes brilliance. Genius isn't just about extraordinary ability. It's about carrying a mind that experiences the world more intensely than most. If you enjoy content that explores the science behind famous minds, subscribe, because this channel doesn't just tell stories, it explains why brilliant people think differently. And comment below, which scientist or thinker should we explore next? If you want to know in depth about these famous faces, just subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.